Are they starting?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got Alan Francis and Tyler Howard. And Alan Francis is the current and I believe 27-time men's world horseshoe champion. Tyler's won the junior division a couple times. I think even the cadet division, which is for like under 10 years of age. Tyler's been one of probably the top 5 players in the last 10 years or so. And so Tyler hasn't lost any games, has he? So they played, there's 10 players in a group, so there's nine games altogether. They're the number 1 and 2 seeds in the tournament. And they're both 8 wins and 0 losses, I believe. And Tyler started out with 3 and 2 dead, so he's got a 3-0 lead. They're going to 40 points. The game goes to 40 points. The ringers count 3 points. Tyler's got a ringer and a closed shoe, so that would be 4 points if Alan missed both shoes, which is very unlikely. Alan's got a ringer, so it cancels one of Tyler's ringers, so now Tyler has 1 point on the ground. And Alan's got a second ringer, so that's going to give Alan 3 points, and they call that 2 dead and 3. So the score is 3-3 after 4 shoes. They each have 3 ringers, which is 75%. I guess yesterday in first day competition, Alan averaged 90%, but the first game wasn't quite as good, but the second game was a little better. I'm not sure what he averaged the third game, but he's probably averaging in the middle 80s today. That's about his average. Looks like a double for Alan. The ringers count 3, and the ringers cancel each other. Tyler throws what they call a 1 1/4 turn. If you watch it closely, you can see the shoe turning 1 1/4 revolutions through the air. Alan throws a reverse 3/4, so it actually rotates the opposite direction of most players. And that's what they call a 4 dead. So they each had 2 ringers. The 2 ringers cancel each other from the other player, and nobody scores a point, so the score is still 3-3. So when you get 2 good players like this, sometimes the game might could last up to an hour. But it really depends on how well the players play. If one player doesn't play as well, the game can get over a lot quicker. And it looks like Tyler's got a double, so he's off to a pretty good start. That's 7 out of 8 ringers. That's 87%. So if he can throw that the entire game, he'll give Alan a pretty good tussle. But pitching up for a full game is not a simple thing, even for somebody as good as Tyler is. And Alan missed that one, way to the right. So Tyler's going to should get 3 points on this. So it's 2 dead 3. Tyler's got the 6-3 lead. Long way to go. But you definitely don't want to give Alan a head start. So we're in Greenville, Ohio, which is the middle western part of the state. It's kind of near the Indiana border. This tournament here, this is the Greenville Arena Classic. It's been going on for probably 60 plus years. I've actually played in it several times myself. The reason why I'm not playing is I was bowling up in Bowling Green, Ohio at a regional tournament, senior regional, and I did not do very well, so I guess I should have just come down here and got my brains beat in playing horseshoe players, because I'm not nearly as good as these guys. I look like a 4 dead, so Tyler's got a 6-3 lead, and that's after 10 shoes. And Tyler has 9 out of 10, which is 90%. Alan's got 8 out of 10, which is 80%. And I've been struggling to average 60% lately, so that wouldn't last very long against these guys. It looks like Alan's got a nice double there, so. And a little high on the stake, but it stayed on, so we got through. And that is clay that's in the court. They put water on it to keep it soft, and it looks like a 4 dead. So Tyler's off to a good start. And then another 4 dead. So 6 to 3, so out of 12 shoes, Tyler's got 11 ringers and Alan's got 10 ringers. So and looks like a good shoe there. A little breeze coming up. That can affect the shoe if it gets really windy. Kind of affects you more mentally than anything at this point, but it is nice and warm out there, so they probably appreciate a little bit of a breeze, but I don't like it to get too windy. I'd rather be hot.
Where are you from?
It looks like another 4 dead. Okay. They're both pitching a great game so far. 14 ringers, or 14 shoes pitched, and Alan's got 12 ringers, which is 85.7, and Tyler's got 92.9 for 14 shoes. Tyler can manage to keep that up, he's got a chance of winning. But again, keeping that up for the entire game, because the game will probably last, if he's going to be down, it's probably going to need to go at least 80 or 100 shoes. It's a long time to keep throwing lots and lots of good shoes. It looks like Alan missed another one, so. Oh, I thought that was overturning, but it hooked the stake. Well, Tyler beat Alan a couple years ago at the World Tournament, but unfortunately Tyler, whoops, oh, it's still going on. So, thought he missed that one. But unfortunately Tyler's last day of competition was not very good. He ended up losing a couple games, and Alan still won the tournament. So 16 shoes have pitched, and Tyler has 15 ringers. He's got 9 points to Alan's 3. Like I said, they're going to 40. And another nice shoe for Tyler. And another nice shoe. So he's got a nice couple. He's stroking them nice. Alan's got a nice ringer there. Most of the top players throw a turning shoe. You'll see a lot of the lower average players throw a flip shoe, but most of the top players in the championship classes will throw a turning shoe. That's another 4 dead, so I believe that's 18 shoes. I don't know how long we'll be able to keep track of this, but score's 9-3 still. Alan's pitching respectable, but Tyler's pitching phenomenal right now. A little high on the stake, but it's a ringer. And that was dead solid. That's where you want to throw him. Nice and low on the stake. I like to hit the stake. Hit that stake to have it come down. Another great shot. Get a few inches up on that stake and have that shoe come down. It's going to stay on that stake a lot better. Even with that nice clay. Oh, didn't quite let go of that one right. So Alan's going to pick up 3 points. I believe Alan's first shoe is on. Yeah, so it's 9-6 now. And I believe they pitched 20 shoes. That'd be 18 ringers for Tyler and 17 for Alan, which is 90% and 85%.
It's like we have in here.
Oh, a little high on the stage.
I don't touch it.
That's right on there. And a good shot for Tyler. So he canceled Alan's ringer.
Oh, you have a fold? Will you wash it off? Well, no, that's why.
Oh, a little from the right, but I think that's a ringer. So that should give Tyler 3 points. And 2 dead threes to score, so it's 12-6. They've got 22 shoes pitched now. Like I said, if they continue pitching like this, the game's probably going to last 80 to 100 shoes, maybe even more.
Pickleball is too dead.
Great shot by Tyler, hitting that nice low part of the stake. She's looking really good.
We're older.
Oh, didn't quite get that one around. Oh, I thought that was a little low, but it's far enough. And that was a good shot there. So that should be 3 points for Allen. So score's 12-9. So they played 24 shoes. Tyler having 21 ringers and Allen having 20 ringers out of 24. Looks like a good shoe. Allen. Oh, I think they got a broken stake down there. The stake moved pretty good, both of those shots. That's not good. They'll probably have to replace that. It's not going to last long if that stake's broken. Oh, I don't know if that's far enough. That might be short. That stake looks broken down there.
Which one?
The one down there.
The one they're playing on?
Yeah, you watch next time they pitch that way. The one down
Okay,
there.
I will.
It moved both times
Okay.
Allen threw the ringer. So you might want to get one ready. Because I'm sure the game's going to last more than a couple shoes.
Got one out there. Keep an eye on it.
Oh, and that would kind of suck.
Yeah. So they're measuring a shoe there. So Tyler had a double miss. So Allen picked up 6 points. So now it's 15-12. So that's 26 shoes.
No, this is something to keep the body up. But then, but in the background, some people all day long.
And a couple of solid rings. Couple solid ringers.
62? You're a winner.
And a good one for Tyler. And another good one. So that should be a 4 dead. Score will just stay 15-12. Interesting note, the gentleman keeping score out there, Ken Walters. One of his sons was a 5-time junior world champion, and one of his daughters was a junior world champion. Tyler got that first ringer, so he got 28 shoes in now. Uh-oh. Oh, to the right. That looks a little low. That might be on or not. I don't know. It was a little low. And another low short one. I don't know. That might not be a double. It might not even be a ringer. Well, he walked on the other side. He must have at least one on. Oh, they were both on. Wow. Guess he threw them just far enough. So 18-12, Allen's leading, and they pitched 30 shoes. So now, Howard's down to 80%, which is still good for him, a little above his normal average, and Allen's at 86%, which is about his average. Tyler had a great start, but had a little trouble there the last 10 shoes or so. And he missed again.
Before you called it, when they do that stuff, that's the valve thing to crawl at.
Well, that one hung on there. So that's going to give 3 more points to Allen, I believe.
Potential.
So 21-12. And that's 32 shoes pitched. Yeah. They're halfway done, and they've got 32 shoes in, so at this rate, the game will be about 60 shoes maybe 70 shoes. I thought that was a little bit overturning, but it snuck on there. And that was a great shot by Allen. He's just so steady, and there's just a lot of ringers.
But no, that'll give me some shot.
Looks like Tyler caught it from the right side. It looked like a better shot, but it didn't hit the stake first, but it should still be a ringer. Across side, so it should be a 4 dead. Yep, 4 dead, so score stays the same, 21 to 12. And that would be 34 shoes pitched. Yep, another one to the right. Ooh, just enough. I thought that was going to the right too. That one hooked the stake all right. And another solid ringer by Allen. And another one. So that makes it 24 to 12. And that's 36 shoes. So Allen's got his average in the game up to 88%, and Howard's down to 77%. Uh-oh, overturning a little bit to the left. More to the left than anything. Long line probably would have been a ringer.
No,
That's a good one.
You have your 50% polyester cotton. It was 100% cotton out there, but not when it's polyester. You don't need it, but I mean, well, we want to, honey, because we want to waste our time.
And that's a good shot.
Oh. Well, it's hot today. Go out and see. You got a match?
Oh, and you tugged that one. So this time there should be a ringer each. Somebody might get a point. So 2 dead 1 for Allen. So Allen gets the point, 25 to 12. And the point's actually kind of crucial because 40 points is not divisible by 3. So that's 13 live ringers in a single point, or 14 live ringers. So got that extra single point, which definitely makes a difference. But if you remember, Tyler had the lead at 12 to 6 at one time. So since then, Allen's only missed once. And that looks like a good one. And a 4 dead should be. Tyler looks like he's just a little bit off, even with those 2 ringers. So he's got 40 shoes. They got 40 shoes in. Allen's got 5 misses, and Tyler's got 9 misses. So it's 77.5 and 87.5. Oop, kind of hung on to that one. Oh, he did it again. That's not good. Oh, and Allen missed a little bit left. Oh my goodness gracious. That's hard to believe they did that. That was 2 double misses for both of them. I think Allen's got the point though. Should be 1 point, maybe. 26 to 12, wow. So that was 42 shoes. That kind of hurts the average a little bit. And another bad shot. And Probably a ringer. I would classify that as a short shoe. I like to hit the stake first, and I think Alan's probably the same way. But it's nice to have that little room to throw it short to still have a ringer. And Tyler's just kind of lost it himself. Kind of hung on to that one. And Tyler get the point, but 44 shoes. So if I counted right, Tyler's got 12 misses, and Alan's got 8 misses. And I think that's a ringer, even though it didn't hit the stake first. That's a good ringer. Maybe a fraction higher than you wanted, but it hit the stake. Came down nicely. Uh-oh. I didn't like that one. And that one's no good. Alan's kind of lost it. That's unusual for him. So Alan's first one did make it on. I didn't think it was a good one, but so Tyler picked up 3, 26 to 16. They are going to 40 points. That's a much better shot. That's what you want to do. And there's 2 good shoes by Tyler. Needs to get his streak back going. So. That's more like Alan. And another good shot. So that should be a 4 dead. 26 to 16, and it should be 48 shoes. And I believe Tyler's got 12 misses, and Alan has 9 misses. I don't know. It's probably a ringer, but it wasn't his normal dead solid ringer. That was a good one. It went on. A touch sloppy, but it went on. Oh, I don't know. That was off to the right, but it might have snuck on. He's not liking it. He's not crossing over, so. Now we're going to measure it. Well, I guess it snuck on there, so 4 dead. That's 50 shoes. So Tyler with 38 ringers, Alan with 41 ringers. That's 82% and 76%. That's a much better shot by Tyler.
Just to fill in so that you get so you can still get your average and stuff.
Oh, the guy.
Oh, off to the right.
You get the win, but
Yeah, you still get the win, but your average is what you're getting.
sometimes it's better to maintain a good average. If
That's
you're
a good
pitching
shot.
against somebody rather than just pitching by yourself. That's why I went and asked him what he wanted to do.
Then you got one guy pitching.
And another good shot by Alan.
So the guy that they count his pictures.
So 29 to 16, 52 shoes. Got 9 misses and 13 misses.
No, but the kids say, I don't want to pitch. I just want to pitch. So see, I get into these weird things.
Nice shot by Alan. Another good shot by Alan.
Well, I thought it was so that people could stay in practice.
That was a good shot. So that's 3 ringers on the stake down there.
That's a deep subject.
Uh-oh. Gonna hang on to it a little bit.
Well, you was kind of saying this.
It's going to be 3 for Allen. 32 to 16. That's 54 shoes.
Are you narrating?
I am. I got my camera up there.
Oh, really?
How do you know how many shoes?
I've been keeping track.
Oh, okay. Wondered.
They're both getting to
Oh, that one didn't turn off. So Allen has a ringer and a close point. That's 4 sitting on the ground, but Tyler should be able to at least cancel at least one of them. Oh, that's a good ringer. So he's canceled the one. So you can throw a ringer here. He'll pick up 3. Oh, trying to hang on to it. Yeah. 2 dead, 1 for Tyler. So it's 32 to 17. 56 shoes. Should be, if I counted right, 10 misses and 15 misses. Hey, Don. Yeah, I see you again. Yeah.
Are you hanging in there yet?
Well, I've lost one. Dale had lost
I
his.
know, it's a little low for Tyler, but it might have snuck on there. Oh, that one kind of spun around. A little short and spun around.
I lost one. And this is different. This was a
That
little
one-
thicker.
that one spun around
thinner,
also,
I
but that
lost
one stayed on.
I had one that broke, and so I just used 2 different ones.
You see his shoes that Roy Duggar has?
Tyler picked up 3, so 32 to 20. That's 58 shoes.
Did he tell you what? He took a pair of Alan Francis and shaved about a third off. So they'd be 2 pounds instead of.
You technically can't do that.
Huh?
You technically can't do that.
That's what I tried to tell him, but he said he knows.
He doesn't care what the rules are.
You know Roy Duggar? Yeah,
Doesn't care what the rules are.
evidently. But he's comical.
Hey, Brian.
And that's a good shoe by Allen. Unfortunately, Tyler's got a miss. And that's another good one. So that should be 3 points for Allen. Tyler's getting to where he can't miss very much anymore. So 35 to 20. That should be 60 shoes. That's a good shot.
Go down there and see what the score is.
I believe it's 11 misses and 16 misses, which is 81.7%. What did I say? 16 misses, that's about 73%. Tyler's really come down after his great start that he had.
Get over here.
So that's a 4 dead. Now for those of you who are bowlers and not horseshoe pitchers, so they've pitched, this is 62 shoes. That's basically like 6 games of bowling, statistically wise. And that's why in horseshoes the top players really dominate, because they play a lot of games. The games last so long. And in bowling, the game's only 10 frames. Pretty much anybody can beat anybody in a bowling match. Now, you know, I'm not going to beat Jason Belmonte and EJ Tackett very often, but I'm going to beat him way more in a 1-game match than a 10-game match. And horseshoes is kind of, you can look at it like an 8-game match, basically.
Got kind of in his way.
And Allen threw a bad shot. Tyler's got a double, so he should pick up at least 3 points. That one wasn't very good either. He only got distracted by that player, and that's unusual for him. So it looks like Tyler's going to get 6. Well, they're looking at Tyler's second shoe. would be 64 shoes. And it was 6 points, so 20, it's 35 to 26. So I believe 13. So I believe Alan's got 13 misses and Tyler's got 16 misses. And that's a good shot by Tyler. And that looks like a good one.
That's Roy Duggar there. Hear him talking?
Oh, now I missed another one to the right. Oh, we missed 2 of them. Oh my goodness. Wow. Don't see that very often. Done that several times this game. 35 to 32. Wow. I believe that's 66 shoes.
Yeah, you're right. This is the last one.
That was not a good shoe. He can't afford to miss. And the thing is, he could actually knock that shoe on. Sometimes they get what they call a little pocket, a little hole, and he went through a bad shot. Oh my goodness. Wow. Didn't want to miss any and he threw a double miss. So if Alan throws a double, it's the game. That's a perfect ringer. Looks good. And that should be the game. So I did pitch 68 shoes if I counted right. So, and I think Alan had 15 misses, which is a bit. That's going to be one of his lower games of the tournament. And he had him going there nicely, and then he struggled a little bit the last half of the game. And Tyler had a great start, and he kind of struggled the last 48 shoes of the game. So, but that happens. It's not always easy doing that.